Well, morning everybody. This might be a bit of a quick video today. It's wicked cold out. It's like negative 14 degrees out. Windshield warning, which I'm not sure what that means, but I have an idea. I just kind of want to talk about something that kind of happened quite recently. I'm in my winter gear right now, and I'm like a few inches from being picked up to be taken to school. Hopefully it's going to be a pretty short day today, I hope. I'm not in the mood to stay after or anything. Not really, anyway. One of my now best friends, Sage, not Sage, I really don't know her real name. I don't think that's her real name. Let's call her Billy. Billy has been the one that's been my most frequent friend request as of late. Not friend request, giving me drawing requests because she's seen my art and she's very supportive of my work. And she's really nice. She makes me laugh. She makes me flush, like most people, like most of the time. She's been my muse lately, and I'm not sure why. Recently she asked me to, well, in the last couple of weeks, she asked me to be her, or draw her persona, which, for those of you that are not furry fans or know about furries, furries are just animals that have a human form, a human personality, human existence, human feelings and everything. So basically, they're human-like animals that have fingers, toes. They smile, they laugh, they have sex, they have children, they have kinks and everything. But personas are the furry personalities, I guess, or what you feel like you are when you don't want to be human, I guess. So she gave me specifics on what she wanted: a 5-tailed fox that's colored with blue, white, and black fur with a bit of purple hair. I have yet to color it. I've been really busy with school lately. And she had a picture someone drew for her, but it was a bit wrong. Or the proportions are wrong or something. She's like, okay, I'll draw it for you. And she really freaking liked it. So I was actually really proud of that. And then she had also, like, the next day, have one of her friends who also likes furries and has seen my work. And he asked her to ask me to draw his furry, because he isn't, I guess, also an artist or just doodles. And apparently the proportions are all wrong on that one too. So I drew it up. It actually did not take me super long, maybe a little bit, because this rabbit character, this long-eared rabbit character, had really long ears, really wide hips, really small femboy chest. I drew it and I inked it up, and it actually looks a lot better than the original. So he really liked it. I went on to his profile just to see if he had it, and he doesn't, so I don't, oh well, at least he liked it. So that's the main thing. And then recently she wants actually to have a female persona instead of the femboy one. I was like, okay, sure, no problem. I'm always up for, a new challenge or a new task. So I drew it up. It actually did not take me that very long, actually. I mean, I had a tiny bit of trouble because she gave me a really cute base. The one common thing hidden amongst the world and people around you is how sexual, perverted, and kinky and slightly inappropriate a lot of these furries are when they're posed. And she asked me for it to be naked, and I was like, oh, sure, that's not too much of a problem. I'm an art art major, so drawing a live nude model is quite common for me. It just takes a bit to get used to. So I drew her up. Took me maybe almost an hour just to get the curves right. And I really liked it. I drew it up. I finished. Took a picture of it. So besides inking it up, it's done. But now she really, really liked it. Called it sexy. She actually wants it colored. So I was like, okay, I'll just have to ink it up and fix it up, and I'll send it to you momentarily. Among other things she wants me to do, I'm just going to have to wait for this weekend. So yeah, she's been my muse lately, and I have not had this much confidence in any of my drawings in a very long time. Maybe it's because I had such positive support, especially from a stranger that I didn't think was out there that I would connect to so quickly. So thank you, Billy, for being the friend I never had. Anyway, also on note, I'm in art club, as you guys have already known. Usually we don't do much, except, talk about art and maybe sometimes do stuff for the community or for schools with little kids. And she asked about the face painting one, the person who made it or something. And I was like, yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was kind of a new thing I had to learn quickly, and pressure and all that. And then all of a sudden she brought out, oh, hey, Melinda, we're thinking about choosing you for a position on the club, maybe like a treasurer or something. And I'm like, why? It's the first thing that came to mind. And then it was horror and a whole bunch of self-doubt, a whole bunch of new emotions that I don't even care for. Because I'm going to get a bit cynical here and pessimistic. I'm sorry. I'm not a leader. One bit. I can guide for a little bit and give hints and probably repeat it a few more times, but that's it. I'm not a leader. I mean, sure, it'll help me get better at communicating and getting used to people, but it's still really scary. As an introverted, shy, quiet person, this is going to be really hard if it actually goes through. So I'm like, I literally cringed the whole way home till I got to my bedroom. So yeah, I'm still kind of cringing about it right now. But yeah, hopefully today will be a short day. I'm trying to do these videos more often. Also on another note, I'm pretty much nearly broke again. That $800 did not last very long, as I've already told you guys. I'm literally trying to keep up with school, keeping up with my diet, and my mental health. It's kind of hard for me to pay attention to money. But I'm pretty much going to have to force myself here within a few days to contact the Native American people who I sent the scholarship application to see if I got accepted or not. Because I literally have not received any email or call or text message or even a letter saying they got it. And usually when I do get money from them, it's usually not for a week later or a few days after the refund check already came out. And I'm kind of starting to get into the desperate mood again. My attempts at the PCH thing did not go well at all. So I'm thinking of trying the getting paid for your opinion thing. I'm going to try that next. But yeah, it's kind of going a little slow, but for some reason the teacher talked about, my culture and diversity teacher, the director of history, talked about the annotated bibliography, which is basically a summary of the sources you collect. And he wants it 4 sources for each member of your group. And he wants us to be I understand if he wants to be a paper or something, or like a presentation you turn in over to him from via Blackboard, but no, he wants us to do a group work of the presentation, and the presentation is the final instead of an actual test. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. It's lucrative. Some of us don't work well with others. Some of us rather prefer to work alone and get things done faster. And that way there's less awkwardness and less lack of communication. I am not one for group participation at all. But I kind of force myself to do it anyway because that way the teacher doesn't get on my ass about anything. So I'm kind of struggling with that idea, but I'm just going to have to repress it for the time being. I literally don't know anybody in that classroom except the one girl. That's it. I don't know anybody else. And this culture and sexuality class, it's getting interesting. There's never a dull moment. We literally talked about asexuality last time, Monday. And we've been watching a lot of videos, and a lot of them I'd like to rewatch just to kind of watch them again. And I'm already kind of learning a lot from this book and also from the teacher and the videos. I didn't think YouTube would even have videos on sexuality. I know they would have people out there who would rant about it and spread their opinions and everything, but I didn't think teenagers would have a channel and question about sexuality and sex. So I'm a little taken aback. So that's kind of what's been happening to me lately. And that's the idea. I'm kind of waiting on my ride right now. Bye.